Today I'm going to teach you how I shoot, or actually how I edit my anime style pictures. Now, when I first started this style of photography, I think it's about 3 or 4 years ago. I had the Fuji X100 and I will walk out and just take a picture of anything. And as you can see, my pictures were like really bright, really colorful, not much contrast. But over time, my style has changed. And now these days, I edit more of a Magato Shinkai style of anime. As you can see, today I'll be teaching you how I edit this style of picture. So we'll be doing this photo, and for all of you out there, I always get some question about the settings. I have my settings right here, but to be honest, it doesn't actually matter because when I shot this picture, I shot in auto, and yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. When you shoot this kind of photography, you should focus much less on the gear and much more on the art of this. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set this upright. And first things first, it's a little dark. We're gonna increase the exposure. Let's see, that's fine. And we're gonna go down to the highlights. I'm gonna reduce them all the way. We're also going to increase the blacks all the way, so we have higher dynamic range. And we're going to play around with the shadows until we get it however we want it to look. So this is looking, I know it's looking a little bit washed up, but we're actually gonna come back to this later. And we're gonna increase the whites until you start seeing this red all over your screen. You don't want too much of it, you just want a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna start adding a little bit of contrast back into the picture until it looks how I want it to look. So I'm doing this all by eye. There is no magic formula. You do this until it looks the way you want it to look. I guess that'll be fine for now. Okay, now the fun part, we can actually start messing with some colors. But first, I'm gonna reduce the clarity. Now, when I first started, I used to reduce the clarity all the way, and I like that, but now my style has changed. I still reduce the clarity, but not too much, maybe -10, just enough. And we're going to reduce the saturation. Usually I go around -40, and then I'm going to give some back by increasing the vibrance. Okay. Now, when it comes to anime, these are the colors I usually prefer. I like to change the reds, and for the oranges, I like to leave it, I like to kind of boost the oranges up, something like that. For the yellows, kind of move them more towards the greener side. So we're already starting to get the colors that we want. Now, actually that's a little bit too red. I'm gonna reduce the saturation. Something like this, and a little too bright. There you go. Back to the oranges. Okay, there we go. The oranges are popping, which is something I like. My yellows are fine. So I usually just change these 3 colors, but we also want to change the color in the sky. We want a more kind of turquoise looking color. So we're gonna go negative until it looks best for you. I guess that's fine, but that's a little bit too bright, so I'm actually gonna lower that. -33, 36, -36. And we have a little bit more white showing up, so what we're going to do is we're gonna go reduce some whites again. just enough. There you go. So some of you guys might think I'm done, but actually I'm not. We're gonna come to a tone curve, and you know, when you're watching an animation, the blacks are not completely black, so we're just gonna bump this up just a little bit, just like 1% or 2%, not much. 0.8, yeah, that works. That's just a little touch I like to do. It makes sure all the blacks are not completely black. And now we're gonna come to the split tones, and I'm gonna add kind of a reddish tone to my highlights, and that's just, this is up to you, however you like your colors to be. So I'm gonna come here, and you guys gotta trust me on this. I know it does not look good right now, but wait until the end results. It's okay. So we got some nice kind of color for the sun, and for the shadows I'm gonna go for something a little bit more purple. So something like, and I'm gonna reduce the temperature maybe around 3500. And since it's still a little too purple, there we go. And just like that, we have kind of an anime style picture. The vibrance and saturation is up to you guys. I kind of like it a little bit kind of washed out, but not too much. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. Anyways, if you guys are interested in the nighttime style anime editing, I have a video right here, and thanks to you guys, it is #1. So it's an older video, but it's more of a nighttime style anime tutorial. And yeah, with that being said, thanks so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like and comment, because it really helps me out. And this is my 70th upload, and also 5,000 subscribers today, so thank you very much. And please be sure to share this with others. Now see you around.